This was the Underwater Cage Challenge. 5 men and 5 women competed against the rising tide. The rule was simple. As long as your head stayed below the top of the iron bars, you could win $50,000. At the start, the water was still 6 inches below the top. Everyone thought it would be easy, full of confidence. But as the tide rose, their breathing space shrank. They had to grip the bars and float upward to keep their heads above water. 30 minutes later, there was less than 3 centimeters of space left between the water and the top. To breathe, players had to press their faces right against the bars. Even then, a slight breeze could send salty water straight into their noses. 10 minutes later, water had covered their ears and eyes. Players were now forced to stick just their noses through the gaps in the bars. Under the scorching sun, holding that awkward position became torture. 3 contestants gave up and rose above the surface. Emma didn't want to quit. She pinched her nose with one hand and held onto the cage with the other, trying to keep her face against the bars. But the waves made it impossible to breathe. Eventually, she gave up and surfaced. Now only 4 men and 2 women remained. Bearded guide